So this finally led up to Ralph wanted me to go for the Miss Denver contest. I thought, oh, why me? You know, the other girls were so much more beautiful, really nice. I liked them and I loved them, but anyway, he wanted me to, and it was sponsored by the Denver, oh, what do we call it? It's an important thing in all the states. I'll tell you later. Anyway, my dad said, do it, Lorraine. So I did. I do the modeling, and not just me, but other girls modeled. We modeled for fashion shows. At Denver Dry Goods had a beautiful runway, and we walked down the runway, and I don't know, it was magic. I would step on the stage, on the runway, and the people would applaud. And it got to be fun. It got to be like a game, competition, I guess. So I was asked about my talent while I played the piano, did a few things. I like sports and all that sort of thing. But when Ralph, during the contest, which I finally entered because my dad encouraged me, Ralph, who was a photographer of celebrities who came to Denver, movie stars, etc., he said, Lorraine, just talk. I said, okay. So I said, we're all here at a beauty contest. It's the Second World War, and I know why we're here when our boys are overseas fighting and dying for us, and here we are at a beauty contest. And they all applauded. And I talked about that, and we said a prayer for them. So it was 1945, and still I was working at the bride shop, etc. And I was getting no longer interested even in working. I was 19, and I had met my husband to be the second lieutenant in the Marine Corps Aviation. And I just wasn't interested in going on with Miss Denver, Miss Colorado. Well, anyway, I then continued to work. My husband-to-be came to Denver, flew on his cross-country, and we met. We had 3 dates. I don't know if that's good to tell you, but it worked because we're still married 64 years. In March 2010. I knew that as life goes on, that's the most wonderful thing you can be, really and truly it is. Rather than even a career, I tell you young ladies, it's wonderful to have a career, but I always said have it before you're married. But life has changed a lot. And I believe that have your career first and have your marriage. That was my belief. And I didn't miss it. I thought it was fun. It was competitive. And I was just so lucky. I don't know why they always chose me, but they did. And it was, it was just a lovely part of my life. And I was blessed. And we all are. So hard to give advice to you young people because you're so intelligent, you're so beautiful, you're so everything good. And remember to be good. It's just easy. It's easy to be square. I was a square. And I wasn't ashamed of it. I loved being a square. It was sort of fun, to other kids that maybe want to be a little wild. It didn't appeal to me. And I love my mother and dad so much I didn't want to embarrass them, so I stayed away from trouble. And that would be my advice. Just say no and just thank God. Always say thank you in everything, good or bad. If you think it's bad, thank God, and He'll bless you all the time. And that's just my advice, is just keep your religion. Today, there's so much question about it, but I have wanted to tell all these people, there's much, much more to come. I know there is, and as you live as long as as this lady has, you realize there's more to come, and you'll be always with your loved ones, always. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Bye.